everyone. Before I do the blessing, I'd just like to give maybe a 2 or 3 minute welcome.
No, 1 minute.
1 minute. That's Mary says, I'm the Godfather. And our Boston-based family and friends would like to welcome all the Chicago-based family and friends. And I'm going to make everybody an offer they will not refuse. Enjoy the food, the liquor, the dancing, and the singing, because if you don't, it's your own fault. Now the blessing. God bless the food we're about to partake and all the bountiful abundances. I want to thank my mother for praying for a beautiful day, and God answered her prayers. And again, I hope everybody enjoys the meal, the festivities, and all the trappings that go along with it. Thank you, and God bless everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's focus our attention right now to the first of our two toasts. Give it up for your best man, everybody.
Well, I'd like to start. The Chicago-based family cannot be more happy to be here. You guys have made us feel like family already. Thank you so much. It's been a fabulous time, and we look forward to spending the entire night eating all the good food and drinking plenty of liquor. I promise, Joe. So I would like to start off just saying thank you guys for asking me to participate in the wedding today. You guys, the wedding today was just absolutely beautiful. It was one of the most stunning weddings that I've ever seen in my life. The setting here is incredible. With the ocean behind us, this is absolutely beautiful, and I'm wordless. So, as you probably already can tell, I have a little bit of a reputation for being long-winded. So every single person in my family has told me to keep this short. Kimberly on multiple occasions. So I'm going to try and respect their opinion. I'm going to try and follow the rules of the best man's speech. I've stood up, I'm going to speak up, and then I'm going to quickly shut up. So we'll get started here now. I promise 20 minutes or less. To start, I thought I would share 3 things about our family that I thought everybody here should know. Especially Mary as the newest member. As you saw last night, our family doesn't have a lot of musical or artistic talent. That is, unless you count Melissa's freakish knowledge of Kim Kardashian as some kind of abstract art. So Mary's voice coming into the family is really bringing something new to our gene pool. Occasionally, we run out of food during Christmas festivities or Thanksgiving festivities, and occasionally we like to snack on Christmas ornaments. And the last thing I want to tell you about our family is that, Mary, I have to warn you, 65, it's not just the age of retirement in our family. Brian is also going to be expecting a belly dancer. Just in case you're wondering why, Brian's mother, when her father turned 65, decided it would be a great idea to send a belly dancer to my grandfather's place of employment. This is now a tradition in the family, so... Alright, so now that you guys know a little bit more about the family, I thought it would be nice to shed a little bit of light on the man of the hour, Mr. Brian Barth. Number 1, the kid is incredibly competitive. Be it on the basketball court, in front of a Nintendo, on the golf course, not very good, but, or his quest to be the tallest person in our family. I don't like that one. So Mary, think long and hard before you challenge Brian to something. Although, come to think of it, you probably could use it as a bit of a, like for example, Brian, I bet you can't clean the entire apartment in 20 minutes or less. Number 2, about Brian. He loves red wine. And in case you guys are wondering, does he really like red wine? I asked you to look at the Facebook photos on Pam's website because Brian is definitely enjoying his red wine.
And my face and my teeth.
Number 3, Brian, and I mean this 100% true, he's a completely selfless person. He deeply cares about his family, and he spent his entire life thinking about them. He's taken orders from 4 women his entire life, his mother and 3 sisters. And more seriously, I know he's going to take great care of his new bride. So, and Brian, I'm getting to the end, don't worry. Here are a couple things that I've picked up about your new wife. I'd really like to see her come out of her shell a little bit more. She's so bashful. In addition, besides her singing voice, which I think is absolutely unbelievable, but Mary has some unique talents. For example, I witnessed her unique ability to wrap a toga. Again, if you don't believe me, I referenced Pam's photos because there was some great toga wrapping there. And third, and this has become so much more true over the last couple of days when I've met all of you, Mary is a wicked cool girl. She lives in a wicked cool place, and she has a wicked cool family. So now, on just a slightly more serious, or a lot more serious note, I really could not be happier for you two. Brian, I know Grandma and Grandpa are looking down on you both today, and they couldn't be prouder of the man that you've become or the woman that you have by your side. We also tend to cry a lot in this family. Mary fits right in. In the days before, more seriously, in the days before my grandfather passed away, he asked me to pass along the message to Brian. He said, Mary is a good girl. And those are words of high praise from my grandfather. Then he said, Mary is going to make Brian as happy as Grandma made me. And I can't think of a better compliment that could be paid to a couple. Brian, you found your lady in a green dress. You've won her over. Now spend your lives making each other happy. With that, everyone, please raise your glasses. I need a glass. To Mr. and Mrs. Brian Barth. Cheers.
All right, ladies and